full electric car and high-performance compact sedan. Do these two things really go hand in hand? Well, with the BMW i4 M50 we have here today, that could well be true. I'm Julian, and welcome back to SG Car Mart Reviews. If you think of selling your car just to get this BMW i4 M50, why don't you try doing it with Quotes? Quotes helps you sell your car quickly and easily. With a new Quotes doorstep, get a professional inspection by our certified mechanics at your convenience anywhere on the island. Quotes will then auction out your car online to its wide network of dealers to bid on your car. Once bidding is complete, Quotes will update you with their best offer price at no obligation. It's that easy. To find out more, visit quotes.com.sg. That's quootz.com.sg. Now, back to our review. Now up front, I know a lot of people have always been complaining about how big the grille is and how ugly, blah blah blah, but in my eyes, in all honesty, I reckon it looks really good. I mean, I've been looking at the BMW cars from M3 and M4. They all come with this design grille. It's sort of starting to grow on me, and with this car, it's completely decked out in black, so it looks really cool with that M badge here, adding a little bit of accessory, making it look a little bit more aggressive than the regular i4, right? And get this, because it's an all-electric car, the BMW badge has got this nice blue lining around it. Also nice is the BMW laser lights that come with blue tinge as well. This car obviously is decked out in nice 19-inch alloy wheels. You also get more blue tinge here as well as the M badge and nice blue sporty calipers. You get more M badges here and some holes here for the sake of aerodynamics. It's real, by the way, so that's really nice. I particularly like this color because it sort of matches the side mirror. This matte grey color sort of makes it look very understated yet sporty at the same time, right? But my favorite feature by the side has got to be the new door handles. It's completely flush, sort of reminds you of the old BMWs. So it opens this way. It's really cool. The BMW i4 M50 Grand Coupe Electric is priced at $417,888. The electric motor produces 536 brake horsepower and 795 Newton meters of torque. The single-speed transmission brings the car from 0 to 100 km per hour in 3.9 seconds. The 80.7 kWh battery capacity provides a drive range of 521 kilometers. For more details on the BMW i4 M50 Grand Coupe Electric or any other car, head on to sgcarmart.com to help you make the smart choice on your next car. Now at the back, you get very nicely sculpted taillights right here with the i4 moniker, and get this, because this is an all-electric high-performance sedan, you actually get no tailpipes at all. So if you look at it from afar, it sort of looks weird. It sort of looks like there are no tailpipes, sort of something is missing here, but I kind of like how it looks, in all honesty. I like this whole sporty diffuser that merges with the bumper, sort of looks very, very coherent as well. And of course, more blue tinge around the badge, right? Open this up and you get 470 litres worth of hauling capacity. It's just 10 litres lesser than the regular 3 Series, but in all honesty, I can't tell you based on what I see that, oh, it's significantly smaller or not. It genuinely looks the same. It looks very spacious. It'll pass the anti-trolley length test as well as the luggage test, and then some. Now on the inside is regular BMW fanfare. It looks very nice. You've got additional blue trimmings like here and stuff, and additional blue stuff on the belt. I mean, it's an M car after all, just to tell you that this is an all-electric car, right? But first things first, leg room. It's ample for me. I'm about 1.6 meters tall, so headroom is still good for me despite the swooping roofline. If you're about 1.7, you'll still be able to fit inside here. But anything more like 7.5 or 8, headroom might be a bit compromised, right? And here's another thing, because this car is based on a BMW 3 Series, you sort of get a transmission hum right here. So when you move over to the center, there's absolutely no space to put your feet up. You kind of have to eat into the space of your buddies at the side, including shoulder room as well. So this car ultimately is still best left for 2. You can probably do 3, but it's going to be a bit of a squeeze. I know, I'm sorry, I'm sweating like hell because we did not turn on the engine because we wanted to save electricity. You want to save juice so that we can travel longer a little bit, but I'm sweating like hell. So the climate control here and the air vents here is literally useless to me at this point in time, but it'll do a good job of keeping the rear occupants cool for real. There's also 2 USB-C ports here. Speaking of ports, there are obviously ISOFIX points here and here as well. If it's just left for the 2 of you, knock this down, have a cup of coffee. You can put your phone inside here. It'll fit. No, it won't fit. It won't fit. It won't fit, but it'll hold it in place. But yes. Man, it's like a sauna in here. Oh, it's really hot. Aircon. This is good. Aircon's good. Aircon's good. Really warm inside here. So anyway, I'm faced with a multifunctional steering wheel right here. At the helm, the first thing that catches your eye aren't the blue stuff. I mean, you get blue stuff here, you get blue stuff here, you get blue stuff here. You even get blue lights at the side here, which is really cool, really nice. Like here is all blue in color. It sort of complements the whole interior with this brown leather upholstery and all. But what really catches the eye, in all honesty, is this right here. This curved infotainment display that merges together with the instrument panel is now running on OS 8. It is impressive because it sort of works like a phone. I mean, you can either control it via this rotary knob, or you could actually do it just like a touch screen like this. So it works very fast. It really works like my phone, really. I mean, it's very easy to use. You can check the charging, it's touchscreen, so there's no lag whatsoever. However, because there are so many things inside here, it sort of takes ages for you to really get used to everything and know everything inside out. For me, I just go straight to the simple stuff, you know, driving assistance, set my regenerative braking, blah, 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 and that's it. But if you're an owner, I think it's gonna take a while. But anyway, that said, just in front of it, this is nice textured plastic right here. Sort of looks almost carbon fiber-ish, but it's not. It runs through here as well. You get a short shifter, rotary knob, you get all your driving modes here, auto hold function, it's all here. Open this up, you get 2 cup holders, you get wireless charging as well. Just chuck it inside here and charge the phone. And you have another USB-C port right here with some storage space. Everything looks good, feels good, smells good. Can it drive like a true blue BMW M? One way to find out. So this right here, the BMW i4 M50, it is an all-electric, high-performance compact executive sedan. It is BMW M's first all-electric car, for that matter. This car is good for 536 brake horsepower and a whooping 795 Newton meters of torque. If you put these figures into another car, a bigger car, it kind of makes sense, you know, but when you put it into such a small package, like this car, it goes like the wind. It swallows tarmac like nobody's business. Century Sprint can be completed in 3.9 seconds. Yes, you might be wondering, wait a minute man, 3.9 seconds is the same as the M3 competition or the M4 competition or what have you. Why is this considered fast? Well, it's because of the battery pack, right? Being an EV and all, it has some like close to 81 kilowatt hour battery. As a result, this car weighs close to 2.3 tons. That's the thing, you don't even feel the heft of the car. You only feel it when you come to a hard brake, and then it kind of dives forward a little bit. But like for now, I'm on a highway, if I'm just driving very casually, you don't feel like the car is heavy, you don't feel like it's difficult for it to move, because all that torque is readily available on tap. It's not like, you know, other petrol ICE cars, right, where you sort of have a nice curve, like a crescendo of sorts, right? This, when you mash the throttle, it just comes on full force, 795 Newton meters of torque. As a result, the 3.9 seconds feels more like a 3-second car. It feels more like an M5 CS rather than an M3 Com. It is unbelievably quick. I mean, I dare not even accelerate now because there's a few cars in front of me. I just feel like I need more space, because to show you just how quick this is absolutely ridiculous. So first things first, right? When I first got the car, when it was about 95% charged, I had about slightly below 300 kilometers worth of range. I still have 245. Well, it's actually increasing, 246. It was actually decreasing quite quickly because I was driving irresponsibly. However, I actually set my regen braking on moderate. You can actually set it in 3 different. One is light, and then one moderate, and one high. I decided to set it on moderate because I had to build out some range. I'm still left with 78%, and mind you, that's after half a day of filming. I'm still good for 78%, so that's great. But that said, I'm quite light on the throttle today because I really don't want to risk not having enough range for the rest of the shoot, right? But in all, there is really not a need for any range anxiety. There's really not a need for any worry at all about whether or not you have enough range. The BMW still behaves exactly like a BMW. It goes round the curves fantastically. It's very dynamic. It sort of almost reminds you that you're driving a 3 Series instead of this i4, like an electric car of sorts. So as a result, I like it. I kind of like the whole feeling of it. The fact that it's also very quiet and very serene helps with that very fact. However, there is an iconic sound by Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer is a German sound composer and a music producer and all. It's actually a little weird, to be honest, because when you floor the throttle like such, wait, before I floor the throttle, let me just put it on Sport Boost because that will show you exactly just how. Okay, I'm on Sport Boost right now. Can you hear the sound? Oh my goodness. Oh. Yep, that was how quick the that's how quick the car is. That is how quick. Oh, I can feel my lunch coming out. I can feel my lunch coming out. Now that is what the i4 M50 is capable of. 3.9 seconds feels more like 3 seconds. Every time you mash the throttle, you feel like you're gonna throw up last night's dinner or this morning's breakfast or this afternoon's lunch. Well, I almost threw up my lunch, but you can literally feel the G-force. It's fun after a few times, but you know, you sort of get tired after a while because it's not like it's addictive because it's missing a very juicy V8 soundtrack or straight 6 for that matter. It's this very artificial sound that I don't quite enjoy. So that's the first thing, right? The second thing is, while it still drives and behaves exactly like a BMW with a very accurate steering wheel, it kind of feels a little bit vague. I don't feel enough chit-chat from the road and whatever that's underneath. I dare not overdo it around bend. Also for the fact that it's really crazy quick, I don't have the guts to just push it. And that is probably the first time I ever feel this way with a car. In other words, if you actually decide to get the i4 M50, I suspect if you just drive it around Singapore, you'll never be able to fully utilize and fully explore the capabilities, the full capabilities of this car. You'll just be like me, driving around, hoping that you don't puke while you accelerate. But still, it's a very comfortable car. I mean, it's a family car. It really handles very well. I mean, it's every bit a BMW as you can imagine, electric or not. You have space at the back. Everything just feels great. I love the screen that's now on the OS 8. This real estate here is just really, really generous. I feel like I'm getting almost everything that I'm paying for. And as a BMW, you come to expect very, very sound handling, even around sweeping curves like this. Body roll is kept well in check, very accurately pointing towards where you're going, and yet it feels comfortable enough. And you know the best part of all this? When you're on the streets, you can just floor it and go all the way to the horizon. My goodness, I feel like vomiting. So important question, is this car a will buy, won't buy or go try? For me, it is a go try. I love this car. I love how quick it actually is, even though I suspect I won't utilize the full capacity of it. I actually genuinely like how it looks. I like the color, especially the wing mirror. I love how it drives, how dynamically sound it is. But I suspect you will have to go try because you may actually realize, which I did the past couple of days, that I may not actually need a car this powerful, an electric car this powerful. When you buy a regular i4, which I think would be about $100,000 less, you will still be able to have that immediacy, you know, that torque on tap. In other words, overtaking maneuvers will be done with ease. You can get up to speed really easily. You won't have crazy speeds, but it's still enough, at least in Singapore. So that's my reason. I think you should just go try and see whether this car is for you or not. So there you have it, guys. That's the review of the BMW i4 M50. Hope you guys enjoyed the review as much as I've driven the car. Please do share this video with your friends and family, and do give us your comments in the comment box below. Let us know what you think about this car. Is it too fast? Is it too much? Is it not enough? What do you think? Is it will buy, won't buy, or go try? Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please feel free to follow us on TikTok. Our handle is @SGKarma. In the meantime, stay safe, be well. Steady, y'all, steady, y'all. Okay. Sorry, my bad. Okay, 3, 2, I walk from here. 3, 2, 1. 你 navigation 真是伪赛，他们是不是在前面？不可能的噻。太好了 ，Good job，Good job。